Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Park Ji-sung, Bebeto, and here's Batistuta, engages and forces him off the ball. Acerbi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was...
Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Dumfries. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Costa Curta.
It's Park Ji-sung.
Park Ji-sung goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now it's Dumfries. Can he get it through? Pings it across. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta.
Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong.
DiMarco.
Martinez. He has found the way through.
Florenzi
Looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shot a goal! Good read, needed to be.
Akanji.
Barella.
Akanji. Dumfries.
And Bastoni.
DiMarco. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta.
Calhanoglu. Oh, good-looking ball. Mkhitaryan.
Bebeto.
And here's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Akanji.
Barella.
And it's DiMarco. And it's Barella.
And he was quick to react. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Serginho. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hernandez.
Park Ji-sung. Here's Makaleli.
De Bruyne gets flagged offside. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Corner number 2 then. Bebeto goes short. Crosses it in. Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
He's got full! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Todo jogo fosse que nem jogar contra uma máquina sem lag seria bom.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, good read.
Batistuta.
Chance here to counter.
Barella. Mkhitaryan.
Now it's Dumfries. Cross in. That's a sharp pass. No way through there.
Makaleli.
Looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
He can get that clear.
Now it's Bebeto. Mkhitaryan.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
What a throw in.
Barella.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Your impression so far, Jim?
80.314
There's a lot of
spettatori.
football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He's got away. Çalhanoğlu.
Mkhitaryan.
Serginho.
Well, they could break here.
And this is Park Ji-sung.
That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Park Ji-sung.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Bruyne.
He's wide and looking to get onto this.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Thuram. Zielinski. Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bebeto receives it in a... Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Mkhitaryan. Tries to
recupero.
thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tomori. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And we're done.
Que vai chegando a live aí,
Well, that
deixa o
was
like aí,
tense.
pessoal.
Boy, that was tense. The two
Bom dia a
sides
todos.
separated by the game's only goal.
Fazendo esses eventos aqui, mano. Dá uma moedinha.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be...
And Bebeto! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Adams, and that is a little undercooked. He can run onto that. He might be in here. And they can counter here. Davids. And it's Isco. And it's Del Piero. That looks a good ball through. And it's a great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Del Piero with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! More and more pressure on the ball here. Schneider. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Makaleli for Conte. Now it's Bebeto. He's gone for goal!
Good.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Del Piero plays it short. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta. Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bebeto. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's intervened well there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Saviola. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what? And the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had it taken off him. It's a really well-measured ball. Back could it go? Oh, shooting chance! Conte. Now it's Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Del Piero. That is good strength. Del Piero. Makaleli. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Raul. He has found the way through. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Bebeto! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Schneider looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Saviola. Mbappe has created one goal already. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Otto puts them all in. Out of play for a goal kick. Bebeto. Bebeto going full tilt down the right-hand side. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're off again. Serginho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now that's well seen too. Makaleli. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Adams. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! There's the shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves... Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can...
Tries a shot!
Caramba, eu posso
Borussia
ter mais de vida.
Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The attendance for this match was
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
61,052.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Saviola. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
2 goals on the day, and he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Beckenbauer goes short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Del Piero driving through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Saviola! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. Maka and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he opts to go forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
As if 3-1, and time is up. Arsenal have done it, the perfect outcome in this most passionate of games.
frente. Agora. Bischenberg, velho. Cara, que essa cara. Se estiver na live aí, fortalece aí com like. Se inscreva no canal.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
The action has already started. Palmer showing good feet. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, sweet feet. Gakpo. And here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gakpo! That's a half-decent try.
Gakpo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gakpo pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Stood up well to him there. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely bit of skill. Foot in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Fletcher. Shifted it to the flank. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a lot. Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
He's getting an earful from his teammates, so we can assume he knows why.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Can he get on the end of this? Played in. Crosses it in, he gets big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Torres. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And here's Palmer. And the shot!
Boa.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 8.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Cantona. And here's Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's ended up in no man's land.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ljungberg. And it's Ødegaard. Cantona. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's got away. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Knocks it out wide. Driving on and making good progress. Darren Fletcher. Nice interception, well timed.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodri. Nicely shaped ball.
There will be 1
Well
minute
seen,
added time.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Gakpo. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 18, Son Heung-min.
So off we go
Number
once
10,
more.
Moussa Diaby.
Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
Cantona! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Isak. And this is Torres. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ljungberg. He's on it, can he get away? That's tidy. Fired deep towards the back post.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Fernando Torres. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. No way through there. Fernando Torres. And this is Son Heung-min. Deep cross. It's loose. A mighty effort! And he's following up. He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Liverpool had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking tidy in possession here. Park Ji-sung purring through the gears.
Nossa, velho. Filha da mãe.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Torres. Diaby. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung puts his foot on the gas. And Park Ji-sung! Well, what about it? Arsenal certainly weren't expecting this.
Puta, mano.
Ljungberg. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the left. Takes a shot!
Boa.
Goal! Arsenal!
Assim,
The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal go into the lead. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, decent chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had it nicked away. Son Heung-min. Now it's Torres. And he's being shifted off it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Son Heung-min. Now it's Torres. Ljungberg. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face to face with his great rival. Threads one in. Big chance! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Goal! After 85 minutes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides,
is
actually.
Number 29.
So, all square, and not for the first time.
Substitution.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the number on the board is 3. Park Ji-sung. Aims beyond the defence. It's out for a goal kick. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8. Park Ji-sung.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on to replace him is
Arsenal
number
pay the
7,
price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Diaby will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cantona. It's a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Diaby succumbs to the pressure. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's McAllister. Looking to go deep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good-looking ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Makaleli. Son Heung-min! Oh no,
That could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Even.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. McAllister, an instinct. He's got tall.
Nossa.
Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Thrilling into the half there, one that's very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Musa Diaby.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Is number 11.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Showing great feet there. Flashes it across. De Ligt. And that's been intercepted. Rice chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Ødegaard. That's very neat. He's in a great position here. Real chance. Shot a goal! Liverpool have their second corner now. Nunez!
That's...
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
I just think this is the
Real chance!
Golaço, velho.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Operation for your safety.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Darwin is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Son Heung-min is the second man to step up for his team. And he sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Bowen will take their second. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
He just did what he was asked.
Rodri is third in line. And he puts it away.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Cantona is the third man to step forward. And that is a scarcely believable miss. This to double their advantage. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Ødegaard comes up, their fourth taker.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
McAllister is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Liverpool must score here to stay in it. Won it! Arsenal have done it. The perfect...
Beleza, mano? De boa. Beleza, Felipinho? Bora, mano. Bora. Vamos jogar. Eu vou criar a sala aqui e você entra. Meu time não é tão forte, mano. Seu time é bom? Ó meu time aqui, ó. Entra aí, a sala tá aí. Deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal pra fortalecer. O meu é melhor? Vamos ver. Beleza. Esse Kaká aí é bom, mano. Me arrependi de não ter pegado ele. Esse bebê tá embaçado.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nossa, velho, ele pegou, mano.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Makaleli. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Conte. Bebeto.
Acabou a bateria, foi? Vou botar lá no goleiro.
Rolls it backwards.
Voltou?
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's Saviola! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Del Piero goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it's Batistuta. Makaleli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's Bebeto. He might be in here! He's going all the way! Bebeto Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's picked out the run.
Isso aí vai ser
Taken
expulso.
out, that'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
De boa, mano. Do jogo. Vai virar com a menos agora, né?
And it's Conte. Played out wide. Serginho's... Oh, smashing
Nossa,
header!
aí o Batistuta.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neymar.
É, arruma só a zaga aí, mano.
Neymar going face to face with his
Perdeu
great
o zagueiro,
rival.
você nem deu pausa.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Saviola. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Del Piero. Now it's Bebeto. And he's on, and Bebeto!
Nossa, velho.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free.
Onde
He
passou essa
should be
bola?
locked up after that.
And this is Bebeto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bebeto. Makaleli. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
He gets big.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vardiol. Adams. And it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Del Piero.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Guti. Neymar. Saviola. Nicely worked. And this is Bebeto.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Adams wins the duel this time. It's Saviola! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Vardiol.
No way through. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now with a quick
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Neymar.
And we're underway again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Well, played right into his path. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kaka. And it's Kaka. Adams cuts out the pass. Del Piero. Neymar. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And this is Saviola. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He is through here. Neymar! It's hit the upright. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pinches it off him. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears. Decent chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he... And Bebeto! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Goes for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lovely feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Guti! Off the post. And shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Bebeto. And this is Neymar. Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. Out to the left it goes. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Adams makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread neatly.
Shot at goal!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And the shot! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal.
And a chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar.
Knocks it into space.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Makaleli. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Guti.
Great vision.
Neymar is wide and looking to get into this.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. And that's that.
Vai querer mais uma, mano?
Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Expecting traffic to be heavy
Bebeto
after the final
reflecting
whistle today.
on...
Jogo nada, mano. Só pouquinho só. Essa aqui é minha conta secundária. Eu tenho uma conta melhor. Vai mais uma? Mano, esse Gucci que você tem aí é o novo, é? Tirou ele em quantos giros? Só um? Aí sim.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will
Fez a
really
boa.
get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing
Caramba.
insights will be Jim Begley.
Aí sim.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense
Eu
of
tirei
anticipation in this
esse
stadium.
Maquelele
I've been hit
e o
by
Del
it too.
Piero só, mano. Um giro. Faz mal tempo.
Well,
Né?
there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
We have already started here.
And a chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Red Star are looking to go forward now. Del Piero.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass is just off target. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely aimed pass. Vardiol makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Del Piero stood his ground strongly. And here's Del Piero.
Vardiol
Proves too strong. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Bebeto, and he's on his... and Bebeto!
Conte. Another throw-in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's aimed into the middle. Adams deals with... and he shoots! Saviola. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And it's been played through. Look at the space here. Bebeto! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 14.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero with the short one. And this is Bebeto. He's having a go. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. It could be in here. Chance, surely! It's in! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No way through. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's... Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nicely worked. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Packer. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a cute ball. And here's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Del Piero. Chance for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Bebeto, and and the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Contra-ataque rápido, posse de bola, né?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Adams. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Conte. Now Saviola. That's good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Adams has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. That is some save from Khan! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Beckenbauer plays it short. Finds himself. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
De boa, mano. Você joga em qual estilo de jogo, ô Felipinho? Contra-ataque. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu acho que esse Rubem Amorim aí é o de contra-ataque rápido, né? Não. Eu acho que eu não tenho ele. Deixa eu ver aqui. Jogador novo, em breve. Quem é esse doido? Oxe. Ah. É esse aqui, né? Ó, ele joga no contra-ataque rápido ou por fora, mano. Você deve estar jogando por fora. Essa... Por fora é ruim jogar, hein, mano. Tenta jogar no contra-ataque. Pega um técnico aí pra jogar no contra-ataque. É bem melhor. Tenta mudar um pouco a formação. Você já chegou em qual divisão já? Fiz uns eventos aqui. Mano, eu uso o técnico de GP, mano. Essa conta aqui. Eu uso essa aqui, ó. Cadê? Eu uso esse aqui, ó. De GP. Olha. Ó, vamos tentar, mano. Vamos ver se eu tenho a sorte que você tem. Já rodei um. Vamos... Precisava de mais um cara bom. Tentar a sorte aqui. Vamos ver. Não vem, velho. Goleiro, mano. Sacanagem, ainda vem goleiro ainda. Eu uso esse cara aqui, ó. Cristóval Buena. Um técnico bem antigo aí. Valeu, mano. Tamo junto. Bom dia aí, boa semana. Mano, não sei, mano. Talvez eu faça. Acho que amanhã eu não vou fazer. Talvez quinta ou sexta-feira. Deixa eu te mostrar aqui, ó, a minha conta principal. Eu vou encerrar a live aqui agora também. Tem uns campeonatos pra jogar. Aqui, ó, minha conta principal. Essa aqui, ó. É, mano. Aí quando eu faço live na secundária. Talvez eu faça live aí na quinta-feira. Valeu, mano. Tamo junto. Vou encerrar a live aqui também. Beleza, maninho? Um abraço aí. Bom, uma boa semana aí. Tamo junto.